Let this be another knot to tie around my bed at night. I know I've lost the fight to erase your face, my
And back. All right, there we go. We are up and running, guys. Thank you for joining me here at Odyssey Racing League's Round 6 of GT Europe. We are at Red Bull Ring, newest track added to the game. Very exciting. Obviously, everybody's going to have limited time, limited experience on the track. Most drivers will have played it in another event, or another game, rather. But cars handled much differently from game to game and obviously series to series. Currently following Howling as he goes around the track on his outlet. Hey, Durasso, how's it going? Let's see here. Mattia asking for Vianeo. I can hop on him in just a moment. Let me see where he's at. There we go. Looks like he just went into turn 1. So let's get a cockpit view. So turn one and two are probably the two toughest ones. Turn one, I think, definitely the toughest one during qualifying to not invalidate on. This one, turn two, still pretty tough to not invalidate. You'll see a lot of guys go wide there. It's more so you can just make up or lose a lot of time on that coming into this straightaway here. Then this next one, I'm not actually sure if it's turn four because I know there's that S after turn one. This one, downhill right-hander, pretty tricky. It's a great overtaking opportunity. Actually, a lot of cool overtakes can be done. You can go around the outside. You can hit the cut back and switch around if you want. This turn, also very tricky. It's a high-speed one. You're going to want to carry as much speed into, and this is the start of Sector 3, right this turn, and then the next one here. Very huge. You'll see a lot of cars start to catch up to other cars there, come out in the race. But it's, you'll see a lot of cars, I'm sure, also lose it there, spin out, as it's, you're really on the knife's edge there. Looks like V&A taking it real safe, a little wide through that final turn, but should be a nice banker on the board. Puts up a 129.5, so that's very, very respectable. Good time. He's, as a reminder again, guys, we have split classes here, so I believe he is in the AM division. That'll be the red squares on the time table on the right, and then the grays are, reds are rookies, which is what I thought the logo. And then grays are AMs and whites are pros. Let's check out these boys right here. Hang on, I'm getting kind of high. I gotta take off my sweatshirt. These BSR boys have been awesome to watch all season for sure. Racing as a team and very competitive, very quick week after week. I wasn't here last week for Indianapolis. I'm not sure how things transpired there, actually. I'm just realizing that I need to watch that back because I was very excited to see that. I know the week before was the first time anyone was able to beat Kosniak, who's yet to set a timeout. Smythe Adams right now with... just gets overtaken by Kosniak. Smythe Adams with the 128.08. Kosniak with the 127.8. So a couple tenths in it. Forza, how you doing? Great to have you here. Forza, if you're just chilling, feel free to hop in the booth with me. I'm actually not up to date on any of our special events, off-season events. Obviously, this is the last event of the season. There is the Rookie Americas division has one race to make up next week, so be sure to hop in and catch that on Wednesday. But I'm sure we'll be doing some off-season events. This is also my favorite Minecraft league, Forza. It's what does my friend Pug say? Oh, it's the best pickleball league in America. Let's give some other screen time. Anybody you guys want me to hop on board with? Force Bomb's usually got some fans in the chat and see how he's doing. Actually, now I think about it too, because I did not make sure to update everybody's liveries. I'm going to do that right now, and then while we're on the intermission between quali and the race, I will leave the server and rejoin. That way we can make sure we've got... Hop on DeRosso! Oh, doggy! Let's put him under pressure. I always forget DeRosso's in here. Actually, he's been not putting in memorable performances. When I think about it. He usually performs a bit better than from what I can remember seeing. I don't even see him on here. Screw you, Forza. Are you stewarding, Durazo? throw it on autopilot for now while I'm monkeying with awesome sim racing. Well, everybody, let's take this moment. Big shout out, big thank you in the chat to Durasso. I'm assuming that's why I haven't seen him all pretty much season, is because he's been, I'm assuming, stewarding all season. So big thanks, Durasso. The stewards really are the unsung heroes of ORL. You know, none of this is possible without stewards, and stewards all want to race just as badly as any of us, but you know, so they really take the hit to make the play for the rest of us. So big thanks. On that note, if you want to show your love for stewards or the rest of ORL, we've got many ways to do so. We are streaming on Twitch and YouTube today. I just didn't have enough time to get or actually no, I have to pay to do a kick at the same time, which I'll probably do. But is Nightshade also stewarding today? Big shout out to Nightshade. Well, yeah, I assume that, actually, yeah, you're right. I haven't seen him much all season as well, so he's probably been stewarding with you, huh? But as I was saying, if you want to show your love for these boys, we are on Twitch and YouTube. I've got to get it figured out to stream to kick at the same time, but we'll be doing all three eventually here. So obviously like us on any three of those channels would be huge. Give us a follow. Kick, we're really trying to get to 75 followers. It's not really beneficial to us to stream on Kick until we get to 75 followers, so the sooner we can get there, obviously, but it is the most beneficial once we get there. Twitch, if you got a Prime sub, drop it, please. YouTube, like, subscribe, and then last but not least, Patreon, multiple tiers of membership. You've got, and they're going to come with coaching just from random ORL boys. Then you've got custom liveries and graphics you can get made for you, as well as esports coaching, which is huge. It is, you know, that's the highest tier, but you'll get all the other benefits as well. And it's $50 a month, and I, during my sessions, was able to shave 3 seconds a lap after, you know, having one hour session. So definitely worth it. Get an update on the times. We got Ozakir inching out Kosniak by 1,000th of a second, or 100th of a second, sorry. So tight up there. Granes right behind them. Oh, and things have just, it's like he can hear me talking, you guys. Kosniak just turned on the burners and goes 3/10 ahead of Ozakir with just over 4.5 minutes left. Looks like I did have 11 liveries that needed to be synced, so glad I'm doing this. Sorry, they aren't popping up in qualifying, but I will get them in there for the race for you guys. And guys, I've mentioned it a couple times before, I did get confirmation. We are going to try to set up a ORL best of, essentially, event where we'll have the fastest guys in the league all competing against each other, as now we've got almost 10 guys in Europe and 10-ish guys in America that are all putting esports times in, especially, I mean, depending on the track, we definitely have 10 and 10. So it will be a very exciting high-level race to watch. I've truthfully never been more excited to watch just a race than that one. So hopefully we're able to get that going. Probably be on a Saturday, I would assume, as we're gonna have to find a time that works for all the different time zones, as we've got people all over the world. You know, we've got one driver in Australia actually. 3 minutes left. Autopilot's got me sitting in the pits. That's not gonna fly. Let's find someone about to do a lap. Here we go. Force Blom. That's who we're on board with. Currently in 10th place. just under a second and a half off the pace of the leader, which truthfully shouldn't be anything to be ashamed of, as you know, Kosniak, Ozakir, all the top, let's say 5 guys or so. I mean, the gap is pretty big right now, but Kosniak is insanely quick. We're actually just talking about Forza. Great to see you back, by the way, after your abrupt departure from ORL, Abdul. Was talking about how with Justin, one of the fastest guys in the league, it can be frustrating when you're comparing your time to someone like him or Kosniak, who's just insanely quick, and you're like, man, I'm so slow, but on the whole, you're, you know, still doing incredibly well. Forza. Force bomb. Looks like he's not improved on his time. No change. He's actually moved down since starting that lap. In these closing minutes, here's Ozakir about to start a new lap. We'll see if he can dethrone or take provisional pole. Let's go TV1. How's the audio level, guys? Oh, actually, now I think about it, I was driving recently, so I bet it's down a little bit. I'll turn that up when we get to the intermission screen in a second here. Actually, I feel like this chat is better. Looking at his times right now, Ozakir is 1/10 down on his best. So he'll need to find 4/10 in Sector 3. He's not going to have enough time to do it. And he's ran into traffic, so he's not going to be able to get it done. He's now a second down. That's going to be unfortunate. Going to have to try to get it done in the race. Yes, Quadro. I literally just resynced the liveries, and I think there was about 11 of them that needed to be done. So as soon as these guys get done here, coming around the track, you know, during that intermission, I'm gonna leave the lobby and load back in, so it should load everybody's liveries. Potatium, I like that. Chase Jones gonna cross the line in 6th for now. We've got Sorella currently sitting in 13th place. 3/10 up. Moves up to 9th. Behind them, Dunn. Currently in 14th. Unable to improve. Here we have, oh, is that coming into the pits? Yep, that is our pole sitter coming into the pits. And we've got some traffic back here. This is Henriksen, who has to back off because Feketwermer is on a valid lap. He is not improving, unfortunately, though. And I think we had one more car behind them. Who is Granes and Pete? Nope, Granes must have invalidated at some point. So I'm going to throw up the intermission screen, guys, get the liveries loaded, and be right back. Ah, I forgot the intermission video. Bippity boppity. All right, guys. The grid has been set. We've got about a minute before the formation lap gets underway, so I'm going to start the grid walk now. We can just take a nice long grid walk, give everybody some liveries, a nice showcase, so to speak, as they should all be loaded. Synced them during qualifying, backed out. I just gotta find the start button. All right, always jumps to the back. Unfortunately, does not look like that livery was uploaded properly. Up in the front, though, we've got top 3 Ferraris. Damian Kosniak, no stranger to pole. Gabriel Ozakir, no stranger to battling with Kosniak in P2. David Granes in P3. Great race from him. I think I see a teammate behind him as well. Nathan Smythe Adams, another BSR boy in P4. Abelstead, shout out to Abelstead. I'm pretty sure you got some fans in the chat. And P5 in that Ferrari. Chase Jones in P6 in the Lamborghini. I think that's the last of the BSR boys. Vianello in P7 in that Ferrari. Does not look like we got the livery properly. Neo Erickson in that beautiful Porsche livery. Richard, I'm going to say this every time. Use that. Zarella in P9 with the last-ditch send to jump up quite a few positions. Forsblom, P10. Decent performance. Be looking for some improvements. Great performance for a rookie, though. Howling in P11 in that GTR. Richard's going to love to see that. Alessandro Germani in P12 in the BMW. Make sure my mic, yep, okay, cool, mic's still working. Dean Solomon in P13 in the Audi. Be looking to see if he has learned his pit strategy. Barry Dunn in P14 in the BMW. Mario Russo in P15 in that Lamborghini. Terry Dunn in P16 in the BMW. Lots of Dunns. Henriksen in P17 in the Ferrari. I'm sure he'll be looking to move up closer to his teammates. Ricardo Florindo in a Ferrari as well. Popular car in P18. Tavi Sprick in P19 in the Fear Nothing Moto McLaren. I'm sure he'll be looking to make some improvements. Roy Abercrombie in P20 in the McLaren. P21, we've got Sebastian Fikete-Wermer. Man, I wish I knew what accent to say that with. That's a fun name, my bro. Merrick Murin. Looks like we've got a start from pits in for Merrick. Godet, Potadium, no, with the start from pits as well. And then Marco Rosas, also with the start from pits in P24. Back on board with the boys coming through the Sector 3. It looks like they just got the hurry up to go side by side. A decent sized grid, 24. Obviously, we'd like it a little bit bigger, but it is a 90-minute race. I know that affects attendance. Man, it's funny. Kosniak's livery is almost the same as the other Ferraris, boys, but not. Elicam is giving some pretty lame. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me.
Green light.
All right, and there it is. Green flag waving. We are racing, guys. Kosniak moving to the racing line. Able to shut the door on Ozakir right there. I think that's Abelstead, right? No, Granes, that's who it is. And that other Ferrari battling it out with him. Kosniak looking like he's getting a good Good first start. Looks like we had a pretty clean... Ah, there is an accident. And I do see one big loser out there in the back. Just keep moving down the grid. Watching these guys come through. Got a nice battle for P2 between Granes and Ozakir. Granes going around the outside. I don't think he'll be able to get it done on lap 1 as the tires, you know, that's a move. He is really aggressive. Wow. Wow. Ozakir keeping his cool, though, and hitting the switchback. Granes really being aggressive, trying to... Oh, no. Oh, no. The BSR boys too good to avoid everything. I can't get him. He keeps jumping down too far, or too low in the grid. That's unfortunate, though. We can get I will get a replay of that, though, momentarily. I got to figure out which number that was. I mean, it's got to be this accident. Let's watch that back. That was... Durasso and Nightshade going to have something to look at for sure here. Smooth there. He's coming in. He's sending it. I think that's on Smythe Adams, unfortunately. Man, and Granes catches it, but then just rear-ended by his teammate. Woo, doggy. Man, we could definitely make some cool clips out of that crash. Anybody who wants to clip that, please do. Oh, let me fix my... Sorry, guys. I just noticed my table is... There we go. Forza, what a great rack. Terry Dunn, big crash too. I bet I'll pull that up. Let me figure out what number Terry Dunn is. Terry Dunn is number 80. Accident for number 80. And good. I wanted to see the rest of the cars coming into this. Looks like he's just trying to negotiate. No, nothing so far. So this must have been later on. Guys did a pretty good job of getting through there. Look at those guys going 3 wide up there. Oh my gosh, stewards. Stewards. Stewart's going to have a lot to look at. Update on our leaders. Kosniak, almost 3 seconds to the wind. Ozakir trying to stay with them. Chase Jones, closely behind, close-ish behind them. About 2 seconds from car to car. Between the top 4. Vianeo, I know you got some fans in the chat. Sorella moved up from 9 to 5th. Well done. Yeah, Abdul, that was bad. That was like, it's the same part of the track. No, it's a different part of the track, but in the rookie race, we had a pretty similar crash. 2 cars just sort of, and just collected a ton of cars behind them, and the session ended up getting a red flag. I was actually right behind them and could sense it coming, and like backed off. They collided. I shot through the gap, thought I made it, and then one of them bounced off the wall and collected me. It's a Marlboro-esque livery. I'm digging it. Forsblom battling with Dunn right now. With Smythe Adams, who's got pace, so he'll definitely be trying to get around both these guys as quickly as possible. He's going to be frustrated with being in P13 right now. Dunn doing a great job of staying defensive. Forsblom in a sticky situation where he has to play defense, but also try and, you know, ideally get around Dunn, at least stick to the back of him. As, you know, when you're right behind him, right behind the car in front of you, it's much harder for the car behind you to overtake, because now he's got to make a double overtake in one move. Oh no! And we see one of the Lamborghinis spinning out in the background. I'll peel away and pull that for a second. Maybe. Nope, we see Smythe Adams thinking about lunging. A little bit of a collision there. I'm going to judge that a racing incident, but we'll see what the stewards have to say. got a 5-second penalty for forced bomb already. Smythe Adams has a 15-second, so yep, as I stated, he was at fault for that earlier collision on, I believe it was lap 2. Let's pull up that accident now that we saw in the background there. Oh, dang it, this is the one we saw. This one I'm sure will be deemed a racing incident. Though I will say, I mean, Smythe Adams with a little bit of a late send there. This is the one we wanted to see, though. So this Lamborghini, we're going to see what happens, gets spun out here. Turn 1, I know I seemed to take this a lot slower than a lot of the cars behind me, so situation like that, yep, I came very close to happening to me several times. Drive-through penalty for Fikete Wermer. I'm just going to keep saying that in a different accent until I find one that's fun to say it in. Chat, feel free to correct me. Kosniak running away with it. 3.5 seconds clear of Ozakir. It's fine. Ooh, wow. No, I'll get one car above him. Whatever, I'll do that this way, I guess. So Terry Dunn is at the front of a massive train. Let me switch to helicam, probably get us a good shot angle of it here in a second. And Smythe Adams is one of the quickest guys on the grid, so Terry's been keeping him behind him for a 3 laps now. Looks like Smythe Adams is going to try and make the move this time. I don't think Terry's going to fight him too much either, as he kind of knows he's faster than him. I would think. Me personally, I wouldn't be battling that. And I do believe, yeah, Terry's in AM. And, oh no, Ozakir's a rookie. Wow. So I'm sure Ozakir will be being moved up after this season. But I'm not sure how he stands on penalty points. We'll hop further back on this train here. Florindo and Murin. We'll hop a little further up, though. Get the cluster, boys. There we go. There's a good shot of the train. What's going on here? Abel Stead. Got some fans in the chat. Good battling going on behind him from Ericsson and Florindo. Actually, I believe that was Ericsson and Dunn in the BMW. Barry Dunn. I believe Barry and Terry Dunn. Actually, I'm not positive. Maybe they're related. I don't think they're related. I can't remember. I know. Ooh, Fikete Wermer with a stop-go 30 now. Rough race for him. Granes with a 15-seconder penalty as well. That's unfortunate. Granes was showing promising pace at qualifying. Looks like Ozakir was able to claw about half a second back from Kosniak, so there may be some fight left. Forsblom and Dunn have been battling, Terry Dunn have been battling nearly all race. Oh, no! Smythe Adams looks like he just DC'd. Oh, man. And I know you guys saw that in the background. That's Sprick in the McLaren. Couldn't really tell if he lost it. He lost it and then got hit. Okay. I'm curious as to how that'll be judged. A racing incident, maybe? That would make the most sense to me. Oh, and we see Ericsson making a move on Terry Dunn very cleanly as well, might I add. Penultimate corner there. Still got a lot of race left, guys. We're only 10 minutes in. So curious as to what happened with Smythe Adams. I don't know. I understand his race is going frustrating, I'm sure, but plenty of race to make up the points. Not sure how everybody stands. I would assume Kosniak is in. I'm assuming it's Kosniak P1, Ozakir P2 in the championship. After that, I have no clue. Maybe Chase Jones. Chase Jones or Smythe Adams, I would guess. Chat, you've been quiet on me. Where you at? Is this thing on? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot to up my volume. Bear with me, guys. I can tell it's quiet, so it's gotta be bothering you guys. Yeah, that's about what I use normally. Ericsson now hunting down Forsblom. These guys were in that pack behind Terry Dunn. They've really stretched their legs once getting clear of Terry. Terry, looks like he fell off that pack. The whole pack got around him. Not sure what happened. Man, I know that McLaren is a great car on this track. It's got a lot of, obviously, Sector 3 it's going to excel at with being a very, very aero dependent car. The medium high-speed corners it's very good at. And then it's got great straight line speed as well. So I noticed, at least in my race, when I was defending against guys that were definitely faster than me, if I was able to just take it slow through the corners and capitalize my exit, they wouldn't be able to pass me. But Ericsson does a great job of getting around Forsblom there. Again, that's a rookie on a pro. So Forsblom probably not trying to fight him too much. It looked like he kind of gave it to him. Track map out. Oh man, right as we hop on board with Florindo, he loses it and lets by the likes of my computer would load. Merrick Murin and David Granes. Able to catch it though, so not terrible. That's a corner where a lot of guys will lose it and go into the wall. This is a nice battle between Germani and Sorella for 5th place. I'm not sure if that's an actual livery or it looks like, honestly, it's just one of the old marble liveries. Just they made it blue instead. Maybe they like the color blue. I really like that livery Sorella. Simple but elegant. Maybe another sponsor or two, but Just Nanade wants me to check on P18, no problem. Oh, Godet. Portadium. Battling him with Terry Dunn. Terry Dunn, you can definitely see some damage on that BMW. Must be struggling. Because he qualified pretty far up the grid and has just been dropping back all race, unfortunately. Hopefully once the pit window opens up, he can be able to pop in there right away, get the damage done, and minimize damage control, or mitigate the damage loss. Try to talk fancy, but I'm not good with words. Oh, was it Gear bringing it back a little bit? Now under 3 seconds gap to Kosniak. And they are almost 7 seconds clear of Chase Jones behind them. That is Abelstead in front of them, so that is going to be the position they will be battling for as well. Starting sector 3 again, just really on the edge there. You can get aggressive and make up time, but again, you're on that edge, so it's so easy to lose it there. Godet into the marbles a little bit, able to keep it though. He was getting aggressive. He wants to make this move. I would look after this turn, maybe if he's able to see this, he needs to capitalize on this exit, and he can get him on the run into turn 2. Doing good there. It looks like he's coming at him. I think that was a flash of the lights. No reason for Dunn to just give it to him. So Godet taking him on the inside and gets the move done. Great driving from the 2 to avoid a collision. Lovely move there from Godet, moving up. Move on up. Keep moving, yeah. I'm going to stay here as it looks like he's going to catch up to Abelstead as well. Sorry for the Abelstead fans in the chat. This will be fun, though. We've got some Godet fans and some Abelstead fans. See what comes of this. Getting closer. I don't know much about these two cars though, but here it is again. I'm looking for him to make the move on the same. Turn 1's tough to go side by side on. Great battling from these two drivers here, keeping it clean. That was awesome from Abelstead. It looked like he gave it up to him by going so wide there, but does a great job of carrying the speed into it. But now Godet's coming back. Abelstead's got the inside, though. Should be able to keep the defensive line, and he does. Oh, but he gets a bad exit, and I think that's going to be all she wrote. They're side by side now. The inside line will be easier to get it done on. However, be just as likely Godet hits a switchback here. Abelstead doing some great defensive driving. Godet hit a little in the dirt, and Terry Dunn takes the move back. This is some great racing we're seeing, folks. They may be down for P16 right now, but who cares? Make sure, yep, mic's still working. Love to see this from the boys. Barry Dunn showing pace out of nowhere. Now he's on a path to take down Abelstead. After he just got swallowed up by these two. Maybe he was struggling with tires a little bit, had to cool him off. Oh, Good day. It looks like you got carried a bit more speed than done there through that corner. We know Good Day likes this turn 1 to turn 2 sector. They're part of the track. It's not really, I mean, it's still all sector 1. And Good Day's going to take the move back, but Terry's going to not make it easy on him. Good Day able to shut the door on him now. I can hop board on Hendrickson. Let me just wait for this next corner. Oh, he's just a couple cars up ahead, actually. Nice quiet drive right now, driving by himself. He's about a second and a half off of Florindo, though, so we'll keep an eye on that. See if he catches up to him. Let's go back to these boys, though. They're giving us all the action. Good day. It's just everybody. Can anyone get around Abelstead? Good day. Might make it done, but it looked like he dipped a tire in the grass, but able to keep it under control. Does Abelstead have the speed coming back? Good day. Looking to have the least damaged car of these three for sure. We could. Oh yeah, yeah. I guess there is a battle for P3 right here. Vianeo and Chase Jones. Thank you for spotting that out, guys. It's looking like Vianeo has a handle on it, and really just needs to avoid making a mistake. We'll hop on, stick here for a lap and see what the relative paces are. Looking at their best laps, Vianeo's got a 128.8. Chase Jones behind him has a 128.7. So paces are almost identical. Oh, and we've got multiple battles unfolding. I need a co-commentator to be on Hendrickson right now. Get the picture-in-picture going. Oh, rough exit from Vianeo there. Chase will definitely be looking to capitalize. Oh, and it looks like Vianeo just gave it to him. Interesting. Interesting. Up front with the leaders, it's ebbing and flowing. It was down to 2.7, the gap. Then it went back up to 3.4. Now it's back down to 2.4. We'll keep an eye on these guys. Let me find... Hendrickson looked like he was gearing up to make a move. He's definitely catching Florindo in front of him. Very similar situation, though, pace-wise. They're within a tenth of each other. Mike Adams, that's unfortunate. I was wondering, I was like, I mean, rough race for the guy, but plenty of time for him to make it up. And also the way you just kind of stopped in the middle of a corner. I was like, that, you know, he wouldn't do that. He would at least pull off, I'm sure. So that is unfortunate to see, or here. See and hear, rather. True, I'm not sure if you just popped in, but, actually, Chase just overtook Vianeo for it. It kind of looked like Vianeo gave it to him. Not sure what was going on there, but yeah. And Ozakir, he's been battling. He seems to be clawing a little bit of time back on Kosniak right now. But Kosniak's been keeping him honest. I did just notice, though, Kosniak has a 10-second penalty. He's number 78. That would have to be for an accident. And it would have to be with the blue flag. So here it is. He's giving him his flashers. It's down the straight. Ooh, I don't know about that. I don't know about that, because it did look like the car in front of him was yielding to let him go around. And it definitely looked like Kosniak thought that's what was going on. Now, I'm assuming the stewards have already had a look at that, so I would think that 10-seconder is valid. Is he playing this back again? All right, let's see what battles we got going on. Ericsson is moving. He was battling with Force Bomb for a bit. We missed the overtake on Howling. Shout out to Howling, though. Rookie in the GTR and P9. Richard's going to love to see that. Oh, yeah, no, I know Kosniak doesn't drive for you guys. I'm sorry if whatever I said made it sound like he does. I know he doesn't. I was just saying, like, hey, he's got a 10-second penalty. That gives Oziakir the lead, especially keeping it where he is. Especially being that it looks like he's still clawing back more time. Ericsson hunting down Solomon. Solomon, I like this livery more than the one you rock in Americas. And that is Sorella in front of them as well. He was having a good battle with Germani. Looks like Germani was able to make a move around them, so... With the pace these guys are showing, I think they're going to catch up to Sorella. Ooh. Good. Keeping it clean there, boys. Ericsson claiming another victim and moving up the field. Dean having to defend against Howling as well. Just jump one back, get a better angle on that. Not a lot of action happening right now. I think this is a good time to throw on autopilot. I'm gonna give some fun shots and lots of driver's time.
Pit window is opening.
Pit window just opened and will be open for the next 30 minutes. Let's see if Terry Dunn comes into the pits. Actually, I'm trying to think. Abelstead was also looked like he had a bit of damage. I'd expect him to come into the pits early. Granes into the pits. I know he had damage in that 15 seconds. He's getting that out of his way immediately. He's got pace as well. Smart move there. Gives him plenty of time to make up some positions. And it does look like Ericsson is catching Sorella. Pit strategies, guys. I mean, it's a 90-minute race. What are you thinking is the good strategy? Me personally, I think you've got to go longer than halfway on any race. I think you pit anywhere between half to 3/4 of the race. You don't pit at the very end of the window, like 2/3 through the window. So in this one, 30-minute window, I pit 20 minutes into the window. And again, circumstances allow for different things. Obviously, Granes pulling in the pits down in P13 with damage and a penalty. I would have done that as well. Just early pit, get it out of the way, give me the most time to make it back. Ericsson had a thought for it there, thought about it, but backed out of it. Smart move. Like I said, turn one, really tough to get it done, especially on the inside. Almost always results in a collision. Honestly, I think it's almost always better to just try and get the exit and take him into this corner. Which, it wasn't Granes, or not Granes, Ericsson we were watching do that, but it was good day. Taking people on that corner like it was his job. Here we go, into the downhiller. Good on the brakes there, but it looks like Ericsson gonna claim it, but maybe not. Sorella's got the inside. Oh, that is unfortunate, and I think that'll be on Ericsson. Now, again, I'm just the commentator, so the stewards will actually obviously weigh in on that, but I do think that is on Ericsson. I think he turned in on Sorella there. Chat, any thoughts? So Sorella now having to defend against... Is that Florindo? That is... No, that's not Florindo. That's what I thought. That's Florindo. So that's one of these two cars is blue flagged. I can't figure out who that is. Oh, wait. I know how. It's one of these buttons. There we go. That's... Nope, still not going to tell me. Granes, that's Granes. Who made the early pit and is now trying to do the recovery drive. Just want to remind you guys to like this video if you haven't already. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. It really helps us out. Obviously, we got goals. One of them becoming profitable so we can do more events and stuff. This stuff does cost money, and all the staff can only give up so much of their time, unfortunately. So, if you want to show your love and show some support, like and subscribe on Twitch, YouTube. Give us some follow on Kick. We're trying to get to those 75 followers. And then last but not least, Patreon. Multiple tiers of membership with so many different benefits on there. Just give it a look. And yeah, thank you guys. Smite Adams might be getting the crash I got with these screen freezes. Like, is the stream screen? Oh, that's probably when I tab in and out. I got a really bad computer. Not for too much longer, but is like, I'm not even kidding. It takes 15 minutes to open ACC. Not an exaggeration. Actually timed it. Let's try and find some action on the track. Appear to be the two closest cars. Barry Dunn and Forsblom. Forsblom does have a 5-second penalty, and Sorella, who we're just watching, picks up a drive-through penalty, so that's probably for track limits. That's unfortunate. Reinstalling the game. Okay. Yeah, that definitely helps. I've had to do that a time or two. Man, it's so annoying too, because I mean, most of the time I always have to change my settings back too. Only a couple cars pitted so far. Abelstead and Granes, Terry Dunn and Russo. Don't know much about how Russo's race has gone. I believe he's the Lamborghini, so he was pretty beat up as well. So yeah, I would expect all of those cars to pit early. Like I was saying, I think it's after the halfway mark for sure is when you should pit. So no surprise that most of these cars are choosing to stay out. Man, I cannot even imagine what Damien must be thinking in P1 with that 10-second penalty for a blue flag. Now he does have the option to challenge the call post-race, which is another amazing thing about league racing and just having the stewards just in general. So again, thank you, stewards. If he so wishes, he can submit whatever evidence he may think will overturn the call. So Nathan telling us everyone starts to struggle after about 20 minutes into the race. The tires at a point of no return. Becomes slippery out there. Is that 20 minutes into the race or 20 minutes into the pit window? I'm assuming 20 minutes into the race. I will say in my practice, I did notice that and added extra wing because of that to my race setup. And I made up quite a few positions. Unfortunately, I choked with 4 minutes left, but I definitely think it paid off. As you see, Forsblom's struggling for sure a little bit. That's 2 slides, he catches them both in the last couple corners right there. So on autopilot, so there's not a lot going on. Has there been any update on Nordschleife in this? Oh my gosh, maybe that was just the camera angle, but it looked like... Oh, Zakir almost lost it there. I mean, it very well, that was a weird camera angle, so it very well could have been the camera angle. But this is Ozakir. He's almost 4 seconds off of Kosniak in front, but Kosniak does have a 10-second penalty. So, you know, I'm sure right now Kosniak's got to be thinking he needs to eat out as much of that as he can. And then it'll be curious to see, as, you know, pit stop strategy can cause, I mean, I've seen big differences in strategy. Actually, now that I think about this, during the pro race on Thursday, the undercut strategy was vastly more powerful on this track, which was the first time I had seen that all season. Anybody pulling an overcut was coming out 5-10 seconds clear of whoever they were battling with. And it was actually pretty much the exact opposite here. The undercut would bring you out 5-10 seconds clear. So keep an eye on that. It's 4.5 seconds now, so he's almost up to 5 seconds. Adam's letting us know Ozakir doesn't struggle with slides like that. Again, I'm not even sure that was a slide, but I mean, it did. I don't know. It looked pretty severe, so I don't think it was just camera angle. Man, I gotta figure out why it's got that ghost behind my car and fix that. Tight battling, I do believe. No, that's not Murin. Nope, that's not Murin. Oh wait, I know how to figure this. I figured that out a second ago. Hang on. Yeah, that's Granes. Now it looks like we're having some big desync though. Oh boy. That's Granes, who isn't back in P16, but Granes, remember, took the pit as soon as the window opened. So he's trying to make up spots. So he'll be he's definitely fighting to get around Solomon. Solomon probably knows this and is fighting to keep him behind him. And the boys do a good job of keeping it clean through there. That's a tough one. You got to know they're coming. Pay attention to your spotter. Aye. Nothing big there, just a little collision. I think we're gonna, all is cool, we're cool, we're chilling. Let me switch this back now, I don't need that anymore. Let's see what we got here. 11, 12, and 13 close on track. Henriksen, Godet, and Florindo. None of them have yet to pit. None of them have any penalties. We are just approaching the halfway in the pit window and the race. So things are about to get spicy. You see 2 cars pull into the pits right now. Florindo showing, it looks like he might have the pace. Oh no! Henriksen off in the back there. I think it's just a yellow flag, not a... No collision there, but we will get it. I'll pull the replay up for us. I know we got some Henriksen fans in the chat. So coming through, you know he's thinking, carry the speed, go as fast as possible. Oh, clips the sausage. Clips the sausage. That sausage is lethal. That sausage in the sausage on the final corner. The inside of the final corner. That one destroyed by race. Here. Forsblom done now, giving us a show. Forsblom got that 5-second penalty still, though. This is Barry Dunn, not Barry Dunn. By the way. Officially past that halfway point in both the race pit window. Most of the cars staying out. Wondering if these guys are all same mindset, overcut, usually more potent. Must not have watched Thursday's broadcast because they would know the undercut is the way to go on this track. Gabriel is now 5 seconds adrift of P1. Just gotta note that. We've got 14 minutes left in the pit window as well. This is done, and I don't see that Ferrari on screen, so I'm just gonna assume that's Granes doing his thing on his grind. Let's find out here. Yep. It's Granes. Here's Granes. A little bit of desync, but I think that's just on my end, honestly. My computer bad. Oh, maybe not, though. Done into the pits. What's going on with my computer? Why does that say that's 1 and 2? That's not right. No real battles on track right now. Oh, it's probably because I got this timetable marked out. Yep. Kosniak into the pits. Kosniak is into the pits, so we will stay here. Gabriel comes in behind him. It's not the final countdown. Still a lot of race left. But this is a big point in the race. So we will stay right here. Now, Kosniak could not take tires. You know, if he doesn't take tires, he will, I believe, mitigate about 5 or 6 seconds. Yeah, he will. There goes Gabriel. Cam struggling here. See, looking at the track map, I think he's going to come out ahead of P4. Damien's not too far off of him, though. Damien exiting the pits now. So it was about a 5-second shift. Not even. 2.5 seconds is the difference now, guys. So I think Damien might have taken the gamble and not taking the tires. That's just a big balls play and also a seasoned vet move. That is a top tier driver, if that is the case. Timetable, yep, should have updated now. There you go. You got Ozakir up in front. Only 2 seconds, though, ahead of Damien. And with P15 in front of them and not coming into the pits, that could slow down Gabriel. Nothing else really going on track, so we'll stay right here. Blue flag gets out of the way. Damien will certainly be hoping he gets the same courtesy. great race for Gabe, though. And this makes it a lot more exciting now as we've got a battle. For P1 for sure for the rest of the race. Looking at the times, they are very close. Gabriel has a 128.5 for his best, and Damien with a 128.4 for his best. It's actually 128.57 and a 128.45. Very, very close. On that last lap, though, Gabriel was 8 seconds faster almost. Which is crazy because it's only 2.5 seconds the gap right now. Timing must have included the pit. Time of the pits. Whenever they cross the line, I'm sure. Skibidoo-bop-bow. Anybody watching that might be too intimidated to join or has been thinking about joining, please do. Just hop on over to SimGrid. That'll have all the links to our Discord, etc. I'll tell you everything you need to know to join the league. We've got lots of tiers. Happy to have a beginner drivers. We've got a tier just for that. And obviously, the more the merrier. So if you got any friends that you want to invite, please do. It's like Alessandro Germani just made an overtake. So did Solomon. So it's someone in the pits. Florindo's in the pits. Florindo going all the way to the end there on the pits. Interesting. It's a bold move, Cotton. All right. Things should be pretty much ironed out after the, pits now. Looking on track, no real battles for position. No one any closer than we're seeing right now for P1. Except maybe these two. Which is Terry Dunn and Russo. Looking like they're going to give us some action here. Let's go. Terry Dunn. Cockpit make it spicy. Takes it, he does a good job of cleaning it up, keeping it nice and clean there. That's real tight inside line. I don't know about that one. I think he could have stayed on the outside and carried a little bit more speed there. I think cut in, does it again here. He's just hemorrhaging time. Basically, hemorrhaging speed in the straight there by coming in from the inside there. Does a decent job there. He could have got wider, but he didn't actually pull to the inside like he had been doing. Looks like he gets a good exit here, though. He's going to be coming in hot. This is a tricky situation to be in because you want to make the move, but you can't really. He should have just stayed behind him and carried the speed. Interesting lines. I agree. And seeing the lines he's taking, I feel like he could have had the move done already. Godet is battling. Godet just got the move done, actually. So check what I can do is 30 seconds back. TV. Boom. This is Godet and Forsblom. Ooh, and a little collision there, too. So not a clean overtake. That's a Stewart's going to have a look at. Forsblom giving him the flash, asking for the position back. Interesting. I'm thinking that's more on Forsblom than anyone. Let's hop back to Terry Dunn and watch those lines, though. We'll have to keep an eye on Good Day in Force Blom and see who, if anyone, gets penalized. I feel like that could have been a racing incident. I don't know. It was Good Day from the back, but Force Blom kind of turned into him. Tough to say. Done all over the back of him. Oh, unable to get the car stopped in time. Hopefully he sees this Ferrari. Good job of rejoining safely. The battle is still on. Trying to find a way around. Oh, maybe here on the switchback. Looking like he gets it done. Does Russo have it? I don't think he does. It looks like Terry Dunn is able to get it done. I agree with you. That would have been sick to stick at 11. He almost had it done. It was a great switchback. They're giving us some good racing. These two right here. We've got the, I can't see who that is. I think that's your boy. That is the pole. Oh, they are close. What's going through Gabriel's head right now, Nate? As he's got Damian now on his rear. He's got 30 seconds. It's one thing to have the pace to catch. It's another to have the pace to overtake for sure. And again, they're not even a tenth of a second in it. Oh, that could be unfortunate. Has to avoid that. It's gonna have to. Oh no. Oh no. Now he needs something to go his way. Wow, that was unfortunate. The battle in front of them, that was Russo loses it a little bit. He's got him in his sights though. And again, pace-wise, there's nothing in it. There's nothing in it. Gabriel definitely has the pace to get the position back. He just needs maybe a little bit of interference like happened to him there. Man, that was unfortunate. No one you can blame there. Just can happen. That can happen. That's racing. Man, I do feel gutted for him, though. I do feel gutted for him. The battle is not yet over yet, though. Doing a good job of staying with him. Like I said, pace-wise, they're right there. I wish there was a way I could check track warnings. Oh, he's all over the back of him. He's trying, though. Oh, baby. We've definitely got some excitement for the next 30 minutes. Just bump my mic. Let's see. Yep, still working, though. Good, good, good. Definitely give us a like and subscribe if you haven't after that action we had going on between Dunn and then these two. Don't be afraid, too. Share the stream with your non-racer friends, man. This is exciting. This is had some great racing today. This race, lots of, I would say, more excitement than the Americas race on Thursday. Americas has plenty of excitement in the series, but Red Bull Ring did not provide as much as some of the other races of the season, or as much as this in the Euros. It is, oh, little love tap there. I was literally about to say, it is amazing that he's not bumping into him. As that's something I've got a bad track record with. I've been really working on is being better at following, not picking up penalty points. Definitely what's holding me back from moving up into the next division. See some flashers there from Gabriel asking for the pass. I don't know what that's about. There's no way Damien's just going to be like, here you go. It's a little silly. Hopefully the stewards will have a look at that. It'll just be a racing incident. Damien didn't lose control or anything, so I'm sure it will be. Hopefully it didn't cause damage on Gabriel's car. Take a look, see if anybody else is... Oh, we got some action going on here too. Further back the field, another BSR boy. Chase Jones having a fend off Vianello, who I know has some fans. Oh no, that's not. Never mind, that's just a blue flag. Darn, I couldn't see the number on my thing. That must be Granes working his way. Working his way downtown. These three up here are kind of close. You got Howling, Barry Dunn, and Merrick Murin in the background there, giving us a good battle as well. Give them their fair screen time. We're going to hop on board with these guys as they come into one of the hairpins. Big opportunity coming into turn 3 up ahead. Damien's a very consistent driver, though, so when you're this closely matched, it's really waiting for a mistake, which might not even be a mistake. It might be like half of a mistake. Don't commentator curse, man. I'm trying not to. But the half of a mistake you're waiting to capitalize on. Like I said, so, you know, especially up at this high of a level. Like that, for example, Gabriel dipping a little bit of a tire in the sand there. That's the kind of thing he needs Damien to do so he can make a move. Bringing it wide there. I don't think you get penalized at that point, though, that part of the track. Oh man, I just noticed we got someone, well, they're in the pits down the back Pinto. Does not have a valid pit stop. I remember even seeing them on the grid. They just left, so maybe they joined late or something. That's weird. All right, elsewhere on the grid, there is nothing going on. 18 and 19, these two. Terry Dunn and Russo, these guys. So Russo has caught back up, or is catching back up to Terry Dunn. These two were responsible, unfortunately, for the shenanigans that resulted in Damien overtaking Gabriel. Replay of G'day. Where'd he go? I don't know how long the replay again was, so I'll just hit it for a minute. Oh, and he goes, I was an accident, so I can get it. That's not a problem. 41. I think I gotta wait for this to finish playing out. It was further back than a minute, though, unfortunately. Good catch, though. I'm just waiting for this to finish back, and then we'll play it back. I clicked the 1 minuter, hoping to catch back what happened. There we go. Okay, now I can get it. Oh. Wow. Wow. Interesting. Not sure what happened there. I cannot explain that. Her game froze? Oh no. That's the only thing I could have accounted it to. My computer, being a lame computer, does that often to me on corners as well. I'll drop frames. I might lose like 30 frames or something. Just clenching my butthole, basically, until like this comes back. Tried to become you. Damien getting a little bit of breathing room. 7, almost 8/10 in it now. If anything comes in. Nope, these two still not quite close enough to make anything happen. You can see Good Day in the background there too, trying to catch back up the force bomb as well. I don't think I ever knew Good Day was a girl. So thank you for informing me. I'm pretty sure I've done a pretty good job of saying they, unless I know their gender. But here we go, Merrick Murin now on the back of Howling. Ooh, and Howling struggling there. Gonna have to give it up. Oh, but Murin dips it into the tire. Oh, no, or the grass there. Force bomb coming through. There's Good Day in the background. Good Day gonna be wanting to make up after going in the pits. Ooh, this is intense. 3 wide. Love this shot, man. It's like a cool finishing shot. Good job of keeping it clean. Good Day plays it smart, backs out of it. Force bomb giving flashers to Murin in front of him. Interesting. Murin's got a drive through. Man, that might have something to do with it. Good Day all over the back here. Gonna try and go around the outside, and does. Well done. Excellent move. Great driving. Well done, Good Day. Love to see that too, because you know, it's something like a game freezing issue like that. It's completely out of your power. Not let it get to you and just put the hammer down and claw it back. Love to see that kind of mentality. Is this 18 and 19 battling? It is. Russo and Dunn, man, just been going at it all day. Trying to hit a switchback here, maybe? That's a tough corner to hit the switchback on. Merrick Murin into the pits, serving his drive-through. Howling into the pits as well, so must have some damage or possible fuel. I think that happened on Thursday. Someone had to pull into the pits because they ran out of fuel. We're going to run out of fuel. Check. Yep, microphone still working. Excellent, excellent. It looks like Gabe is back at it. Back at it again in the white vans, in the white Ferrari. Was 8/10, it's now 2/10, 20 minutes left. Wondering what was happening with that, why Gabe wasn't able to really hang with him that first stint, but now it's not a problem. Maybe Damien didn't take tires. Oh, Gabe getting very close indeed. Down, Damien in front of him, carries the speed through there well. Does the same thing through this corner. I'll have a great chance at it. I don't think he did. But he didn't really lose any. Oh, no, and that's G'day facing the wrong way. Having a great run at it. I'll be sure to get that G'day replay in a second here. But right now, it's really looking like Gabriel might make the move for the lead of the race. Oh, elbows out. Stewards. What do you have to say about that? I'm putting that one on Damien. My judgment doesn't mean crap, but I would put that one on Damien. And he's doing a great job of still staying right there. In the meantime, G'day is 41. Accident. Oh, it's an accident. Oh, don't turn away yet, Nate. It's funny because my name's Nate too. Side by side coming into the penultimate corner. Side by side and coming into the final corner. Little bit of contact there. These guys giving the stewards a lot to look at. Ooh, baby. Could you imagine if that was the finish? That would have been a photo finish. I think he's gonna get the jump here. No, Damien. Oh my gosh, this is some elbows out racing from the boys. No one wanting to concede, and I love it. No one's taking each other out. So far, I'm calling it all good racing incidents. Come on. Oh, boys. Boys. Clip this shit, someone, please. This is promo stuff. I can't believe what I'm seeing. These guys are getting the elbows out on every corner. Look at that. Switchback battling, coming through that. This has been an entire lap of side-by-side lead swapping hands after every corner. My mind is blown. And it looks like Gabriel can finally take a breath. He can't breathe easy because Damien's still right there, but he can catch his breath. I said one thing, Richard, and it was intense. And the stream says not for children. All right, now we have time to jump back and normally, man, I've been way better than normally. Anyway, let's jump back on G'day and get that accident. Where'd it go? Wow. It's been a lot. Oh, yeah. I was like, there's been a lot of accidents, but it was just the two leaders battling it out. So this is G'day and Forsblom. G'day been having a great race. Some unfortunate incidents. Oh, big accident. And honestly, I can't tell what happened there. They both kind of lost it at the exact same time. Unfortunate for both drivers. G'day with the 5-second penalty. So the stewards deem her responsible, but only minor, despite that being a major incident. So I'm sure that was a tough decision for the stewards. Yeah, Richard, what are you doing? You're definitely not studying. Get off my back. At first, I thought Abdul was talking to me, and I was like, what the heck? Oh, Gabriel, I'm sure, is now catching his breath, breathing a little bit easier. He's got a second on Damien. See if we can get some other action now. Right here. Quick. Forsblom and Granes. This is for the on-track position. Granes has been making moves. He was all the way down in I'm not sure. I'll say they. We're all the way down in P16 at one point. I think when they came into the pits, they, made that super early pit stop. They qualified P3, so they've got pace for sure. Forsblom having a pretty good race, but been plagued with mishaps, unfortunately. So it's been mishap, recover, mishap, recover. Certainly could be doing better if we could get rid of those mishaps. Go back, study more, Richard. You're not done studying. You need another practice, do another practice test. Forsblom doing a good job, though, of defending against Granes, not making it easy for him. Granes with the inside line here, coming into T1, though. This is a risky move to try and take the inside on, for sure. Granes backs out, wisely so. Well, don't do that, Richard, because the league, I don't know how the league would go on without you. So, yeah. Make this test, then become very successful. This is plenty of time for the league. We believe in you. Forsblom and Granes giving us some action that Ozakir and Damien just gave us moments ago now. Not quite side by side for an entire lap and a half, but Forsblom having to defend around every corner. Granes trying to sniff out an overtake. These two looking like two high schoolers on prom night. Grane's trying everything, but Forsblom doing everything to not give it up. Yes, well, actually, since you've said that, it's now 7 seconds. So Gabriel, I'm not sure what happened to Damien, but Gabriel is breathing easy now. Unlike Forsblom, who has been doing amazing defensive work the last couple laps. Granes getting side by side here. This would be a tough one, but this would be an opportunity. Forsblom could hit a switchback. It's almost, I think, what I would, after having watched so many races, a little bit of contact there. A little bit of contact there. And it looks like Florindo is going to now come into play as well. Ooh, that's a tough corner to hit the switchback on, but he gets it done nicely. And we see a race leader coming in behind him, hitting the flashers. I'm not sure if he knows these guys are battling for position, so I wouldn't expect either of them to just get out of his way. Forsblom doing so, despite the battle unfolding. Now it is Ozakir, so you let him in front of you, he's not going to slow you down. Been in situations where you're getting blue flagged, but maybe it's because an incident happened and you're faster than the guy and going on, and you don't really want to give it up. But there we go. Florindo gives it up as well, and now the battle is back on between Forsblom and Florindo. Granes is moving though. He's got 9 seconds to bury done though, and 9 minutes left. Just over 9 minutes left in the race. Oh man! I was looking at the track map, so I wasn't sure what happened coming into that, but I did catch the latter half there. Interesting to see. I mean, we'll just have to wait and see what the stewards say about that. Forsblom looks like he's given the position to Florindo, so Forsblom feels he was at fault. Feels they were at fault. Got 16 and 17, Howling and Sprick. Interesting. I swore Sprick had a great race earlier in the week. Curious to see him so far down in the pack. I can't remember which division I saw him in though. So, and what those times are relative to these times. Other notable battles to keep an eye on. None really, maybe these two. Oh, it's Florindo and Forsblom. Man, Ozakir, 15 seconds ahead now. Maybe Damien just, realizes it's lost. That was some awesome racing to see. Great to see. They were all deemed racing incidents. I'm sure the stewards were pulling their hair out, seeing all that unfold. So big shout out to the stewards. We're in the closing stages here, guys. Just over 7 minutes left in the race. I'd be curious, because I believe Gabriel has beat Damien once before. I don't know how Indianapolis. I'm going to pull it up, actually. We got time. I'll pull up the standings and see. Because I almost think Gabriel might be close enough. But I'm thinking Damien would have to drop back another position. Computer is really struggling on Chrome. We're throwing autopilot too while I do this. There you go. Was that Forsblom picked up a 10-second penalty for that collision we saw. Different class. So it's Chase Jones holding on to that P3 spot. Looks like he's going to finish in P2. Yeah. There's a battle between you and Chase for P2 in the standings for sure. Until you DC'd, unfortunately. Kosniak obviously will be the P1 winner. Let's see if we got anything going on in the AM standings. Alessandro Germani has 200 points. Sorella is in P2 with 168, and Terry Dunn is in P3 with 166. Barry Dunn with 160. So let's see. Barry Dunn is the highest finishing of those three right now. So Barry Dunn might be yoinking the championship win. And you heard it. Look for Nathan to be coming back in the next season. Oh, this is interesting, actually. So Ozakir has 143 and is in P5 for his division. Forsblom has 146 in P4. Carolus, who isn't in this race today, has 156 as well. Vianeo has 182, and Granes has 183. So, a little bit to be decided and all but the Pro Championship. All right, I got my Chrome closed now, so computer should be running better. And we've got a couple minutes left, couple laps left. I see some shoutouts for Godet, so I will cancel autopilot. Let's see what happened. Godet, hunt down Forsblom again. Battle we've been seeing all day. Now Godet already has this in the bag the way the penalties stand. Godet is going to finish 5 seconds clear of Forsblom, but being a racer, I'm sure she's going to try and get it done on track. But maybe not. These two have had, I think, more than one collision today, so they might want to keep it clean and not lose any more points. Checking out around the track too. These two are where the action is at. So they go side by side into turn 2. Godet trying to make a move coming into turn 3, but this is that notorious switchback spot. Good exit there. Oh, a little bit of love from Godet. Gets the move, but I don't know if the stewards will allow that. Forsblom calling for it back. Me personally, I think she should give it back. Defense is not really fair play. As someone that has struggled with receiving penalties for that exact type of situation, I will say the stewards are going to tell you it is. It 100% is. Now we'll see if the stewards weigh in on this one. That one was right on the fence. Forsblom lost a little bit of a control. I don't think it'd be anything more than 5 seconds. Maybe 10 seconds because she got the place. But it could also be a racing incident, so we'll see. We'll see. Not out of the woods yet. Forsblom still flashing, asking for the position back. As it's looking like Godet is running away with it, though. Had a yellow flag on Ozakir. Does it look like he's going slow? It looks like, oh, he is going slow. He wants to end the race now. Doesn't want one more lap, I'm assuming. Is he waiting for Chase to catch him? Oh my God, Krasniak is now in 4th place. don't know how I missed that. Letting everybody go so they get one more lap. Maybe that's just what he's doing, just being a good sport. Here comes Chase in the background. And the BSR boys with the 1-2. They'll be bummed he wasn't there to join. Here comes third place. Vianeo. Kosniak with fourth place. Fifth place going to be Neo Erickson with an amazing drive moving him through the grid. That's going to be one of the duns at 18th. Sixth place is going to be Germani. Excuse me, there's Russo in 19th. Crossing the line in 16th is Howling. 17th place is going to be Sprick with Solomon behind him in 7th place. In 8th place, we've got Barry Dunn. This might be enough for Barry Dunn to steal the championship. And then in 9th place, Granes. Great recovery drive after that first turn incident. Falling back to P16 from third. We've got Florindo coming around the back now in 9th place. In 11th place, Godet. Looks like no more penalty from that, so well done to her. 12th place, Forsblom. I'm sure he's gutted. Got some feelings, maybe some protests afterwards. 13th, that was Henriksen, Merrick Murin. In 14th, and 20th place was Rosas. All right, guys. I'm not supposed to do interviews. I guess we gotta figure out a better way to do that next season, so be on the lookout for that. But I will pop up the replays and let that play. Or the highlights, sorry. And let those run through. Turn off the music though. I want to say, man, that was some amazing races from the guy, racing from everybody involved. So big shout outs to all the racers today. Really exciting stuff. Be sure to tell everybody in the league to watch this one back.
You won't ever change your ways, doing what you do. Well, you can keep on talking.
And actually, I lied. I'm totally going to do an interview. The BSR boys, I know, don't mind if I yoink them up here. Great race from them. We'll get them up here momentarily. And then as soon as the replays start up, I'll get those going. All right, here we go with the replays. Let me see who I can find in the pits. There they are. Let me pop in. Come on, computer. Work with me. 1, 2, 3. BSR boys in the house. Guys, great racing. Well, except for you, Nate, unfortunately.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Right.
Dang, just an instant roast.
But
Okay.
not of your own fault, of course. Sure, it would have been a great race had you been able to finish. But
Yeah.
Gabriel, what a battle, man. How you feeling?
I'm pretty pissed actually.
Pissed?
Because-
Why is that?
Because I don't want to
Oh
say
boy, here we go.
anything
The drama.
Is it because the blue? Is it the battle when who was it? I think it was Russo. Sort of lost it.
No. Nah. I think, yeah, of course I was pissed in that moment, but in hindsight, he couldn't have done anything else. And he was quite nice to lapping before that. But Koznik was, Damien was moving under braking like hell. And I was fuming.
Yeah,
you
there
can
was-
ask I was... like, and he did not want to get let me past.
No, he certainly did not, man. You guys made for the most exciting racing couple laps of commentating I've had yet, for sure. I mean, it was side by side, elbows out for about a lap and a half, and the stewards let it all go. But yeah, it was. I mean, there was definitely some.
I hope for their sake they're gonna let it go. Otherwise, we have a conversation again, and I will not back off this time.
No, absolutely. And the stewards let it all go. They got to some incidents. I know they weren't still reviewing it because they got to other incidents after that. So
Lovely.
they definitely deemed it all racing incidents. I'm not sure what happened after that, but man, he fell off. Chase was able to get him and move up to P2. Great race from you, Chase.
Yeah, it was. I may or may not have spun him the first stint entirely, and well, that did not end well. The wall looked very tasty, but yeah.
I did not catch that, so even greater race from you then. Great recovery drive.
Just a shame we couldn't have all of the cars on the podium.
It is a
Yeah.
shame, but next year,
Thank
next
ACC.
season rather, and I assume you guys will all be in the pro division next season as well,
Yeah,
so you'll all be
why
competing against
why
one
hasn't
another.
Gabriel been added to pro yet? He's been like top 3 in overall in the past like 4 races. I think I did 2 races and was instantly added to pro.
Yeah, I don't understand. Maybe it might be just I know staffing's been a little limited this season, but yeah, normally racers that show as much pace and ability as he get moved up after a race or two. But-
I don't care. I mean, yeah, it's nice to be pro, but I think Damien and I still had respect for each other on track.
Yeah, no, it was definitely very clear. Damien's was giving you all the respect of a pro. He saw you as a fellow competitor for sure.
Yeah,
The only,
that was-
possibly.
What was that?
The only competitor.
yeah, for real. Oh yeah, I wasn't here last week. How did last week go?
I started from pits
Oof.
because of the incident we had in what's it called, Monza,
Monza.
and I got to drive start from pits, which the stewards deemed fair, and yeah, so I started from pits, but I had a nice recovery drive. I think I went back into like top 6 or something,
Okay,
which was
okay.
quite nice.
That is a bummer to hear that, and that could be the reason they waited to move him up. Is I know penalty points play a big factor into if they're willing to move someone up. So I mean, I don't know how many
Fair
you had
play.
before that, but if you got a drive through, or start from pits, I'm assuming it was at least a couple. That's penalty points have been plaguing me, man. I've been like, I'm fast, but I cannot drive clean. Been getting better though.
Yeah,
All about
I mean-
experience.
But Gabriel's certainly not in the same caliber of driver as me. Quite a bit better.
I'll take the compliments, but yeah, no, I wouldn't say I'm the best here. I think Damien is still the best with his overall pace. But let's see, maybe next season I can give him more of a run for his money.
Absolutely. We'll be certainly looking forward to that. I believe we are announcing the, I forget the actual day, but I think it's next Sunday. We're announcing the calendar for next week or the next
Hey.
season. And then there's been talks of trying to organize in the off season a best of ORL race where, basically pitting you guys against the fastest guys from the Americas. Obviously, we'll have to put some legwork in to find a time that'll be accommodable for everybody, but I would love to get that done. As that would be really exciting.
Like everyone for themselves or like team race?
It'd be like everyone for themselves, but we'll just take like the fastest. I don't know how many drivers, but there's, if we take the fastest, you guys, and then Euro guys and the Americas drivers, we've got almost a grid of 20 guys putting in esports times or close to esports times. So it'd be some real competitive racing for sure.
Oh, lovely! I love competitive racing.
Yeah, there's definitely there's definitely a solid 4 or 5 guys that are right up there with all of you boys. So for sure, it'd be a fun grid.
I'm presuming that's the Thursday events.
Yeah, that's the Thursday events. Okay. Shout out to like Clayton, Justin, Paul's up there as well. Super fast guys. I feel like I'm forgetting someone, but yeah.
I'll see if my game doesn't crash this time.
Hopefully. Well, with that, boys, I'll let you go. Say your farewells, and looking forward to seeing the action next season.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, guys. I'm gonna sign off, but I will let the replays continue through. Let those finish. Let the highlight reel finish out. Though it looks like it's lagging pretty bad. Thank you again to the stewards for doing everything you do. The racers for making it such an exciting event to watch. Give us a like and subscribe on whatever platform you're watching this on. Share it with your friends, your family, and invite everyone, because the more the merrier, please. And anybody willing to volunteer some of their time to help us make ORL even better, please message one of the staff members. We would love your help. Until next season, guys. Oh, before I sign off, we do have a makeup race for the rookies that will be Wednesday at 9 p.m. Please stop by and check out that stream. It's fun. A little hectic, but always fun to have you in the chat. And until next season, guys, I'm Nate, and thank you so much. I really got to work on a sign-off. When I come back, we can brainstorm a sign-off. Later, guys.